Eamon Khan here for Seconds Out with Sami Hamed ahead of his fight this weekend in Dublin. Sami, good to see you. How's life?
Alhamdulillah, all good, man. I'm super excited to get in the ring this Saturday night. Yeah, ready to go.
Good to hear the excitement definitely coming through in your voice as well there too. Just talking about this fight this weekend, what does it mean for you and what's the plans? Have you got that knockout plan in mind?
Inshallah, 100%. I've definitely got that knockout planned. And this means everything to me. This is me showcasing myself to the world. And I want to do my family proud. I want to do all my boys proud. I want to do my brothers proud. And inshallah, I can kick off my career exactly how I want to kick it off. And yeah, I've got big plans for this year. 5 fights with Misfits over the next 18 months. So busy lad, and this is just a stepping stone. Jesse Clark is just a little stepping stone.
5 fights targeted. Who are the names that you're looking for? Have you planned those out in your mind?
Oh, I can't give you that information just yet, but I'm looking for big fights, big dog.
Fair enough. You'll keep that close to your chest for now. I've had a couple of chats actually with your former coach Spencer McCracken, just talking about you as a fighter and how you develop. You told me the one thing to look out for you is the power that you carry in the ring there. Just talking about that power. You've obviously got it from your father and developed it yourself as well too in the gym, but is that the key component to your game, landing those big shots and getting those knockouts?
1,000,000%. I definitely wouldn't call myself the prettiest boxer in the world, but I love to get in, I love to have a tear up, and I believe I've got that power to stop these guys.
Well, have you been working with Jamie in the time that you've had with him when you moved to Jamie Moore? What's the key things that you've picked up from him and added to your game?
Jamie's completely changed me as a fighter, completely changed me as a man. I really do look up to him as a father figure now, even though growing up I have had the father figure of father figures in my house. So you're going to see exactly what he's been teaching me on Saturday night.
Have you had the chance to step in with some of the sparring at Jamie Moore's gym? Jack Catchall's here, obviously here to support you, but you had a chance to mix it up with him?
I've been in with Jack Catchall, I've been in with Cameron Vong every week, I've been in with another lad in the gym called Alfie, and you know what? They're all shit hot. They've all given me that really, really good work, which is exactly what I need for this year.
Speaking of Jack Catchall, who, look, on another night would have been undisputed super lightweight champion had it gone his way that night against Josh Taylor. In that spar with Jack, what do you feel you picked up and how do you feel you performed?
He absolutely pinged my head off, and do you know what, Jack? I haven't forgive you for it yet. No, I'm only joking. He's really good work, and I'm just happy to share the ring with someone of his stature. Do you know what I'm saying?
And Cameron Vong as well too, someone as well, you said they shit hot. A lot of people have got their eyes on camera just looking for those big fights for him as well. In that sparring, how was that and how competitive were they between you two?
Bro, Cameron Vong, in my opinion, he's definitely one of the best prospects in the country, if not the world. I love his style, I love watching him fight, and I love sparring him, but that's all I'm going to say. But I am giving him all good work, in my opinion.
Now, naturally, you've got to talk about your father, who isn't here for the moment, but I'm sure he'll be here this week to watch you perform in the ring there. Naturally, I imagine there must be some added pressure because you're carrying on the lineage of your father there and how well he performed in the professional game. Do you feel that coming into this weekend?
Yeah, of course I feel that, but it's only channeled into good energy. And I said it before, I'll say it again, pressure's a privilege. Not everyone gets to feel the pressure, and I'm excited to feel it on fight night.
What little tidbits of information is your dad giving you heading into this fight week specifically, about fight weeks, about the fight night and about the fight itself?
Do you know what it is with my dad? He deals with the very mental side of things. He's taught me through this whole camp and how to stay calm, how to stay composed. He thinks all me and my brothers are him. He thinks we don't feel no pressure, we don't feel the crowd, and we can just go out there, do our thing, dance, and inshallah get the knockouts that I've been dreaming about.
Naturally, with a name like Hamed, you'll have some sort of surprise under your sleeve as to the ring walks. What's planned? What can you tell us as to the occasion and what you're going to be walking out to?
Do you know what? As much as I am a fighter, I'm also a mover. So hopefully you see me come out to some good music and bust a little move.
Do you dance as good as your dad?
Way better. I'm a way better dancer than my dad, but just not as good of a fighter.
Not yet anyway. Don't put yourself down at the moment. Looking forward to the future though. Is the Misfit scene where you want to say, looking to get into the pro ranks? What's your plans for your fight future?
1,000,000%. It was at the start. I was really planning on going down a pro route, but now my full focus is on Misfits. Let's just get Saturday out of the way, but I am looking to take over this space, inshallah.
Yeah, I think with the Misfits scene itself, they're looking for stars to develop and hone, and you carrying the name and obviously backing it up in the ring is something that they probably want to push further. Do you feel there's an opportunity in this space to be one of the leading names because of what you carry and also what you can prove in the ring?
Listen, this is a numbers game. If it makes money, it makes sense. I definitely believe I possess the talent and the power to stop these guys and make a beautiful name for myself and inshallah create a legacy that my kids and then can go on and fight after me.
I imagine though, once you get this debut out of the way and the win as you plan to do this weekend, that there are a lot of fighters in the scene that will be targeting you and wanting to fight you because of the name you carry and wanting to beat you. Have you felt a sense of that already yet?
I've felt the opposite, to be honest. So far, I feel like there hasn't been any of that. But I welcome all of that. As I said, big fights, more money, and I love a tear up anyway. So the minute they give me a test is the minute I'm going to look better.
Your opponent, what have you seen of him?
All I've seen is that he's racist. He's on these EDL marches. He's leading it with Tommy Robinson. Don't even think he's fully English himself. So the kid's obviously got no brain. He's chatted a lot of shit about me online, but Allah's put me in front of him to do a good job on him on Saturday night in front of everyone.
So I've totally missed that, I'll be honest with you. What was he been saying to you then online?
He's just been saying to me that I'm obviously the legend's son and I've never done anything in boxing or all of this, but that's got nothing to do with me. My time's come now and I'm going to take the bull by the horns.
Obviously there'll be that kind of emotional charge because of the background of that fight. How are you going to keep yourself in tow and in check so that doesn't bleed over into what you want to do on fight night?
I'm just going to go in there and box. I need to listen to my coach, listen to my corner, Jamie and Nigel, and stick to the game plan.
A couple of final things before I let you go. More people want to interview you, of course, too. I'm sure there's a queue behind me, but I want to get your thoughts on some of the big fights coming up. First of all, AJ versus Dubois. Who do you think gets their hand raised at the final bell?
That's a wicked fight for me. I think AJ does him, but I wouldn't put it past Dubois to do a number on him.
How does AJ do it? Do you think he'll get the knockout?
Yeah, I think he does. I think Ben Davison's definitely one of the best coaches in the world, and I think he's been fine-tuning AJ now into what could be one of the best heavyweights in the world.
When it comes to a fighter at the lower weight and when you're looking to develop your game, do you look at the heavyweights and try to pick a couple of things from their game, or is it the lower weights that you look at? I watch
the lighter weights and I watch the heavyweights. I've always heard heavyweights such as Usyk and Tyson Fury even say to my pops, I used to try and do what you did, but just at a heavier weight. So I've been looking at a lot of these heavyweights and trying to nick a few of their moves, but obviously it's at a lighter weight.
How much of your dad's game do you see in Usyk?
In Usyk? Usyk's his own man, he's his own entity. He's definitely a future Hall of Famer. And but he likes to slip and screw shot and come up, but no one's just got that power like my dad. Not saying that Usyk doesn't have power, he does, he's a great, but I don't see that much of him in my old man.
How about Fury? How much of your dad's game do you see in Fury?
Fury, I definitely see a little bit more with the flicking and the boxing and the head movement. Yeah, I'm huge fans of all of them. Big respect to all of them. Big respect to the whole Fury family, to be honest. I'm big fans of them all.
Do you think he does it in the rematch?
Do you know what? I said it last time. I thought that first fight was a lot closer than everyone thinks, and I definitely could see Tyson coming back and doing him.
I'll leave the final word with you. What happens in your fight this weekend? Your Misfits Boxing debut.
Inshallah, big knockout coming for Sami D.
Sami, a pleasure. Thanks for getting 6 out, sir. All the best.